Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Samurai Warriors 4, Spirit of Sanada. The 4 might not actually be part of the name. Whatever. I'm Serious JG. Sasuke had a mission. He did some stuff. He collected some stuff, including a demon crystal. We got gold and some chestnuts and glittering gold ore, which I guess is also gold, so basically we got gold and chestnuts. Better, one supposes, than horse chestnuts. Well, let's move to Osaka Castle and tell Nene that we successfully beat up some generics and learned nothing other than the fact that there was a new Asugi ninja who the generics also don't seem to want to have around. Those ninjas, I smell something. I mean, those ninjas, I smell something dangerous about them. Ninjas were a thing that we've already read about, but I suppose I should go and report to Nene first. Nene is a woman we've already read about, who had endless cheer. Maybe report to your senpai first, huh? Oh, she has nothing new to say, though. Okay, never mind, she has nothing new to say. Yukimura has nothing new to say. These guys have nothing new to say. You guys have nothing new to say. Did I talk to both of you before? For some reason I feel like I didn't talk to Takatora Todo. Whatever he said must have been that exciting that I don't even remember having spoken to him. Watch me whip, watch me Nene. Ah, Sasuke, how are the Iga Mountains? You knew what you were sending me into, didn't you? A boring-ass battle against generics where I was pretty much never touched. There were ninjas everywhere. I don't know where they were all from, but they were no mere scouts. They were sailor scouts. I see, thanks. A whole brigade of ninjas, huh? What? You know what's going on? No, I just got that's... perhaps. Anyway, that's a real help. Thanks, Sasuke. Head pats. Yay, we did it, the thing. Oh, I can't just leave her be. I suppose I'll help out a little longer. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? I guess we have to talk to her again. Sasuke, you're here again today. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Don't thank me. Thank my personal trainer. Sorry. I'm only here on Lord Yukimura's orders. It's not like I want to be here. Thanks for your honesty. Thank you for telling me you don't give a crap. You just can't be true to your feelings, can you? Just like Mitsunari, and you're both such good boys, really. Don't treat me like a child, Tommy. I mean, don't treat me like one of your little kids. I'll forget it. Tell me what's happening in the Iga Mountains. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Impressive. You sensed there was a problem again. You sensed it. He sensed there was a problem. What do you mean impressive? Like, he was there and there was a million hostile ninjas. So yeah, there's a problem. It's not that impressive. I'm sharp like that. Cool like that. Besides, I think we may have stirred things up last time. Are they ready to make their move now? I don't know, but if they are, we have to stop them before things get out of hand. So would you mind going out there and taking a quick look for me? Do you wish to accept the task patrolling the Iga Mountains? Because if you do, the plot will advance, and if you don't, it won't. I'll be off then. I guess I should have said no to see what happens. I'm counting on you to check out the Iga Mountains for me, okay? So, I just gotta do the whole fucking thing again? Maybe there's a trick to this. I have to tell her no before the plot will advance. Let's do this. Beautiful Mount Shigi. Shigusa. Once again, Sasuke heads reluctantly into the breach. The final showdown with the mysterious ninja is at hand, close at hand now. This time I probably actually encounter Hattori Hanzo, because that's gotta be the story point of this. I don't understand why he wouldn't know Hattori Hanzo is the head of the Iga Ninja, since he, trained with and worked for Hattori Hanzo, but whatever. We gotta wipe out all the mysterious ninjas. A mysterious ninja. A mysterious ninja. A mysterious ninja. I've never seen so many ninjas in one place. What's that nasty smell? Who is that? A nasty smell. Well, that's gonna be Gomon, probably, is the gag. I guess he's a ninja in this game's definition of ninja. Japanese games are weird. They have a reverence for the ninja as this, like, mythical warrior class, but they also tend to throw in a goofy comedy ninja, like... Well, Nene. I guess Gomon isn't a ninja in this game because he doesn't have the wall jump, but, like... Quick in Samurai Showdown. Best ninja ever, by the way. Oh, Fuma is the... Oh, okay. Hey, who are you? I'm gonna come over there as soon as I'm done collecting blue stuff. Wow, I took actual small amount of damage there. So, I don't actually know this guy's... Like, I'm not good with this guy. His attacks go off in weird directions. You can't just kind of point at your enemy. Okay, so Kataro Fuma is our foe here. Damn, that guy, I can't believe I let him get away. What the hell? Again, it's one of those characters who runs as fast as a horse, so what's the point of having a horse? Is that the same Uesugi ninja as before? My guy really needs to get the F out of here. I was actually trying to use a Muso there, but I haven't saved one up yet. Sorry I had to save again like this. I didn't realize that at first, but these guys work for the Hojo. Oh, I thought the Fuma ninja worked for the Hojo. Whatever. The Hojo. If so, what would make that? That would make that Kotaro Fuma. I wonder what they're up to. Interesting. So the game acknowledges that he might know who Fuma is without recognizing him on sight, because you know it's not like the fucking TV age. Tut, tut, tut. Go forth in fear, dog. Oh, he's like a demon clown. He's like, hey, go forth in fear, dog. Last he got away again. It's like he's toying with me. What the fuck? I'm not into this at all. Oh well, at least you acknowledge my canine nature. Check out my tail. It's supposed to be a fox tail, but... I'm not sure if beating these guys up does anything or matters at all. Oh, I can't jump off the cliff to my death. That's one way this game is definitely not like Neo. Or Neo 2 Electric Boogaloo. Ah, now they're actually officially Fuma ninjas, or at least that one is. I wonder where the Fumas rank compared to high, medium, and low ranking ninjas. I keep thinking that something will happen if I defeat all the named ninjas on screen. But that may have been a mistake, or maybe more of them will generate as I move around this section of map more. Well, apparently I wasn't considered having fully explored that zone. Mysterious lavender crystal. Okay, probably wasted my time fighting all those guys then. Yep. Eagle Mountains, guys. The idea of these open, like, you know, awaken my child and exit to Coney kind of free roam spaces. That would be a reference to the Warriors video game. Yeah, I thought it was a really neat idea at first, but every time they add a new one I can explore, I'm less excited about exploring it than I was the previous one. Is this just an exit of the zone? It didn't have a name. Special item, the Demon Dizzy. Demon Crystal. Alright, even if the horse is only slightly faster, as soon as I caught up to him, although, what's this I'm sensing? Do I have what it takes to beat this guy? Hey, Kotaro, I told you not to pick on people like that. That's it. I'm going to have to punish you. The chaos deepens. So is Nene here to help me or not? Oh, okay, she is. Wow, I took a lot of damage from him in a pretty short amount of time. Maybe I should have let her beat him, see what happened. Bark all you like, Yukimura's dog. I'm trying to talk like the Heath Ledger Joker, but I found out that Heath Ledger's Joker is apparently Hideyoshi. No, not quite. I ended up watching the Dark Knight with the riff tracks fairly recently, and that's one of those. It's a funny riff tracks, but it's actually a good movie. Yeah. Bark all you like, Yukimura's dog. Who are you calling a dog? Emotion chip. Override. I don't belong to anyone. Or he got away. He got away. Be thankful you got rid of him. Kotaro's in trouble. Thank you, Sasuke. Oh, Kotaro is trouble. Thank you, Sasuke. Just be grateful he didn't murder your ass. ... I knew my darling was in danger from would-be assassins, but I had no idea Kotaro was here. Kotaro just shows up anytime things are going too well for the force you're fighting for. That was really dangerous. If you hadn't been here to help me, we may have spotted him until he was too late. It was it. Yeah, she seems pretty worked up about this. It was nothing. Literally. That Fuma guy only ran away when Nene showed up. She might be tougher than she looks. Maybe he just didn't want to kill a pretty girl, or maybe he just didn't want to be in a handicap ninja match. What's the matter? Were you afraid? It's okay. Everything's going to be okay now. Don't you worry. And she gives him a little hug and pats on the head. Hey, don't treat me like some kid. Don't treat me like a chap, Tommy. And she has no reaction to this. Damn it all, child soup. I won't let him get away next time. Or I won't let them get away next time. You completed the task. Go report. Whatever. Sasuke. He's getting pretty close to level 50. We didn't like randomly run across special quest carp flying around, so. Oh, maybe I need to take a nap after this. Or get some coffee, one or the other, jeez. Alright. Time to go back to Osaka Castle. don't know why they split that into 2 missions. It seems like we could have just done that in 1 mission, but it's interesting. Like, I went someplace looking for a mission guide, not really a walkthrough for missions for this game, but just a list of missions we'd be on, the major battles, rather, so I could see which characters am I going to need to have at least somewhat leveled up. You just don't want to hit a brick wall where, like, suddenly you have to be really good with, Ina, and Ina you hadn't been using up to that point, and suddenly there's, like, maybe they do that battle. This game doesn't seem to include it. Or if it does, it will include it from the other side. The battle that shows up in Ina's Muso modes all the time, where Yukimura and his dad, whose name I'm blanking on, Mazuyuki, try to attack a castle that she's defending. That's always something that happens in Samurai Warriors. And suddenly you're like, oh, I hadn't been leveling her up. So I looked for a guide to missions, and it only lists the main ones, like the actual ones that you can go replay as the major campaigns and stuff. It doesn't list these little questy guys. So it looked like this particular act, which doesn't appear to have any main missions, was going to be super short, but instead it feels like it's dragging like crazy. But anyway. She's a lot stronger than she looks. I guess there's a lesson in that. I guess I should go and make my report. This completes my tour of duty here, right? I guess there's a lesson in this. I should go get some really revealing clothes, show off some side boobies. Kunoichi apparently has nothing new to say. I do appreciate, at least, even if I make fun of it because it keeps making me think I need to talk to these soldiers, I appreciate the full bright highlighted speech boxes or bubbles and the little faded ones so that you can tell you're going to get the exact same dialogue from Yukimura that you already got. Don't waste your time. And that appears to be a thing. Like, none of these characters really have anything to say that's going to change. Although Nene has another mission for us. Thank you, Sasuke. You've been a great help. Or maybe not. Maybe that's the you are reporting completion of a mission icon. Like I said, it's my job. And also don't treat me like a child. Yes, and you're doing your job. And you doing your job has been a great help to me. Thank you. Pleased to meet you. It's nothing. Oh, yes, since I borrowed you for such a long time, Sasuke, I think I need to thank Yukimura properly. I'm sure he'd be delighted to hear you were such a good boy for me. Wow. That's starting to sound risque. Don't you go doing anything. I'm tired. I better go tell Yukimura that we're done. That way we will switch to Yukimura. I really appreciate the help, Sasuke. Thanks. No problem. No problem, man. Once I accept a job, I always finish it. That's the spirit. What a good boy. You must have had a very good master. What? Now, yeah, again, it's like borderline kinky with her. I don't know about that. My master is Hanzo. He's actually pretty evil. Hanzo's not evil. But yeah, he does talk about darkness and scary stuff a lot. Okay, nothing new from these guys. But yeah, they don't really have a game mechanic where you just switch from one character to another without talking to them first. I guess it's good because you might really want to play side missions as Sasuke and not want to switch back to Yukimura, but hold on a second. Anyway, let's go talk to Yukimura and switch. You're doing well. I guess you spotted Fuma. That means the Hojo are here, which is nice because we need an excuse to get the plot moving to the invasion of Odawara Castle. Sasuke, I heard all about it. You were magnificent, I hear. What? She's gone and told him, but I actually ran directly to him from there. How did she get here first? I always knew of your ability, but I'm so glad that it's now being used for the good of the land. And Lady Nene. I'm proud of you, Sasuke. Oh my god, I'm experiencing emotions. I must disconnect my emotion chip before I'm overwhelmed. I'm sure you're tired. You should rest. That way the plot can switch to me. Yes. I love you, insist. I will take a short break. Goes and finds a relaxation room like they have in certain Japanese cities. Stops by to grab a videotape on the way. I wish I could have gone to Kyushu. The war in Kyushu seems to have finished. I had to wait here, so I never got to see any action. If you were left in charge of the defense of Kinai, term used to refer to the territories near Kyoto. That is proof Lord Hideyoshi trusts you more than anyone. Huh? I prefer the thought of swinging my spear on the front lines, though. Yep. Oh, I guess we advance the story for reals by talking to, Cha-Cha. The Toyotomi's reign is near. In the recent conquest of Kyushu, it's a thing that happened. Oh, this might actually be interesting. Okay, so this is a war fought from July 1586 to April 1587, in which Hideyoshi Hashiba, Toyotomi, sought to conquer Kyushu. Kyushu had been fought over by the Otomo, Shimazu, and Ryuzoji clans, with the Shimazu eventually exerting its authority over the region after the Ryozuji were eliminated and pressure was applied on the Otomo. The Otomo turned to Hideyoshi for help, and Hideyoshi ordered a truce, but Shimazu refused to cooperate, which caused Hideyoshi to send in his army. Basically, the Shimazu had won and taken over Kyushu, and the Otomo, helping the Otomo was Hideyoshi's pretext for just invading, basically. A clan who ruled over Satsuma and Osumi, present-day Kagoshima Prefecture, its ruler during much of the Sengoku period was Yoshihisa. Toyotomi clan. Western... Oh, never mind. This isn't... Oh, sorry. I got confused by how this is actually working here. In the recent conquest of Kyushu, the Shimazu surrendered to the Toyotomi. The Western territories are now entirely under our control. Well, how do I get to page 2 of this? There, that one, okay. Okay. Hideyoshi sent in his army. At that moment, Hideyoshi's forces were wearing thin, and he was forced to dispatch troops from the Chugoku and Shikoku regions which had previously surrendered. As a result, the Shimazu dealt some painful defeats to Toyotomi army, such as at the Battle of Hitsugigawa, but eventually they were forced to surrender Hideyoshi's large army. In the end, the Shimazu were only allowed to retain the lands of Satsuma and Osumi. And then the Shimazu, you can read about them. I am simply amazed by the magnitude of Lord Hideyoshi's achievements. He's not finished yet. Lord Hideyoshi will unite this land. Then I suppose he will turn his attention to the eastern territories next. That's, where we're from. Indeed, his remaining enemies are the Hojo of Kanto and the Date of Tohoku. The Date clan, where the police chief from Yakuza games comes from. Which is why I'll occasionally pop up in the chat for one of Lethal's Yakuza streams and make references to the Date of Samurai Warriors and Nobunaga's ambition and be ignored. A clan that ruled the southern portion of Mutsu Province, present-day Miyagi Prefecture. Oh, it's Mr. Miyagi's hometown. Its ruler during the latter Sengoku period was Masamune. The Date clan was a famous family from the Kamakura period, and for a time they controlled the land of Mutsu. But the Tenbun Hokkei uprising between Masamune's grandfather Haramune and his great-grandfather Tanamune caused the clan to decline in strength. Masamune inherited leadership of the clan at the age of 18 and set forth an aggressive foreign policy plan. His actions incurred the wrath of those around him, which often put the clan in trouble, but he eventually managed to solidify his position as the ruler of Oshu. However, since his actions went against Hideyoshi Toyotomi's intention, it brought even more danger upon his clan. And we can read about the Hojo. The Hojo and the Date. I'll write something about the conquest of Kyushu in the Family Chronicles. Oh, he's got more stuff to say, apparently. Once the Hojo of Kanto and the Date of Tohoku are subdued, Lord Hideyoshi will have united the land. Okay, now he's out. I want to make sure I'd fully drained him of all dialogue. Oh, the tide of times favors us. Lady Cha-Cha seems to have changed a little. Do you think so? She never used to take the initiative in interacting with others as much as she does now. You have created a positive flow for her. Flow, huh? You think you're sure it's not just that she's reached puberty? I mean, it would be rewarding if that were the case. Financially rewarding, I expect, right? You guys are going to pay me for all this babysitting I've been doing? I hear that you fought bravely in the conquest of Kyushu, Master Takadora. Well, there will not be many more chances to make a name for myself in battle, so I thought I should take this one. I'm becoming bigger here. Alright, well, it seems like by the time we're done talking to everybody, it'll be time to call it a video anyway. So before we go up there and advance this story, the warriors of Kyushu are certainly strong. I hear you fought wonderfully in the conquest of Kyushu, Master Kiyobusa. I would love to hear all about it. I played only a very small part. The most significant feats were achieved by the great warrior of the Otomo, Master Jun Takahashi, trainer of the Otomo clan. He served the Otomo clan together with Dosetsu Takibana. After he was surrounded by a large Shimazu force at Iwaya Castle in Shukizen, he refused to call him to surrender. Well, he refused to call for him to surrender. He put up a fierce resistance despite leading a force of only 700 troops, eventually choosing to die with honor rather than given to the enemy. His son, Muneshige, was later adopted by Dosetsu Takibana. When Muneshige married, Juan gave his sword to Muneshige, telling him, "Use this sword to slay me if I should ever fight against Master Dosetsu." Interesting. Anyway, so this is Muneshige's dad, and Muneshige is, a character of in the actual game. The father of Master Muneshige Takibana. I heard he died a heroic death in Iwaya Castle. Muneshige didn't. Retainer of the Otomo clan, son of the famous officer Jun Takahashi. He was known as one of the bravest warriors in the Chinzai region. Later, he was highly evaluated by Hideyoshi Toyotomi. I'm going to take a nap after this. This is ridiculous. Anyway, he's the guy, and he married Ginchio. And they often quarreled, but did not seem to bother him too much. His attitude usually made Ginchio even angrier, but they actually seemed to get along rather well in general. And we beat him up, or rather, Cha-Cha and Gracia and Ginchio beat him up in some weird goofball, zany, hilarious battle at Sexist thing a few videos back. Iwaya Castle is the castle where this guy died. It's kind of a big deal, I guess. He did. He held off the mighty army of the Shimazu almost single-handedly until Toyotomi reinforcements could arrive. He was the very epitome of a samurai. Yeah, now the Kyushu's been dealt with, a mission for the next battle to start. I understand that you are a warrior and you want to prove yourself on the battlefield, but I think you should enjoy this fleeting peace while it lasts. Yeah, I like the idea of peace, but it does make me a bit uneasy. I mean, I'm still gonna have a chance to fight once peace comes, right? Well, I mean, I guess we could hold some kind of Street Fighter tournament. You have new things to say? No, okay, I guess I just didn't talk to him after getting his quest last time. I did not see that. What are you looking at? You want to start outside? I don't understand that guy's whole deal. But he says that it's 80. And funny that he doesn't want to fight you. I wait your instructions. Okay. Let me know when you're going anywhere. No heading out there on your own, Lord Yukimura. I know. She'll just follow him anyway. Like a puppy that he fed. Hey there, Mr. Daimyo. Are you waiting for someone? I guess Sasuke is new. Because I guess he's not hanging around anywhere. Thanks, no enemy spies to report of so far, boss. Thanks, no enemy spies. Thanks. You sure you should be at a place like this? I'm off duty, so I won't be protecting you, you know. Interesting. Well, I summoned you, now you can just sit there forever. I guess the plot advances when we talk to Cha-Cha, not Hideyoshi. Anyway, not like anything's really happening out here. Yukimura-sama, Yukimura-sama, Yukimura, Yukimura, Yukimura-sama, 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 Yukimura, Yukimura-sama. Yukimura-sama, Yukimura-sama, Yukimura-sama. Give it all you got, we're gonna give it all that we got. All minutes keep rising to the top, all minutes keep rising to the top. I see you. Oh, I thought she was going all Avatar on us there, like one of them blue Native American types. I see you're working hard again today, Yukimura. Do you want me to make you a packed lunch? Because she said, I see you. Thank you, my lady. I will be fine with you making me a packed lunch.
Oh, Yukimura, tell me, how was Cha-Cha? I haven't gotten in there yet, but I want to, you know what I mean?
Oh, come on, JJ. Come on. She is as well as ever. In other words, she's not that good.
Good, good. Keep a close eye on Cha-Cha for me, will you? If you don't, I will have you put to death.
When we come back next time, folks, we're going to talk to Cha-Cha, and it's going to be super important and exciting and interesting, and you're going to love it, and it's just, your mind's going to be freaking blown by this next video, guys, where we talk to Cha-Cha. We'll see you then.